Hey, it's us once again. I'm JT. Got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike.
What it do?
That's what it says. Welcome to another Is This a Quickie episode. I haven't said that one in the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole name. It sounded wrong.
You better correct, man.
I'm like, is that it?
Is it?
Right.
It is, folks. We're here. How you doing, Mike B?
I'm good, man. No complaints.
Like, been treating you well in this climate that we're in?
Yes. I don't know how to. Yes.
I mean, you can answer.
I did, but I feel like that wasn't right. That wasn't the right answer. I got the wrong answer on the test.
You was afraid you just put C.
You sure life's been treating you right, brother?
Oh, so you're doing all right. Nothing spectacular this weekend.
Mike B don't freestyle. No. Nothing extra. Nothing different.
Nothing different for me either. I guess we move on.
Let's do
it. Rudy been in the news. Old Keisha Knight pulled him. She's married to Ed Hartwell, who's a former football player.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know this until whatever happened. I didn't know he had a ex-wife that was on the Housewives show.
Did you figure out who she was? I remember we talked about this on Keep It Moving, and I should have looked it up. I forgot we were going to talk about this.
But she's I don't know. She's his ex-wife.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't know if it's a backstory with them, and it may have something to do with this story.
What's going on right now?
But anyway, they've been married for 4 months, and 6 months. I think she's 4 months pregnant.
Lisa Wu, that's her name.
I would have never.
Well, that's good old Google.
Lisa Wu. For some reason, I'm thinking that's that newscaster.
Lisa Ling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. Lisa Wu.
Lisa Wu.
Is she Asian? Have black age on? You don't know?
I have no idea, man. Considering we didn't even know her name.
Yeah, and that would have never. Lisa Wu. Lisa who? That's what it should be. But anyway, the situation is, old Rudy is pregnant, 4 months pregnant with Ed's baby, supposedly, and she had and what started all he just out the blue to her account. That it was out the blue. He left. She said she woke up, or he woke her up one morning and said, I'm
Can you
done.
imagine if he made a breakfast and tapped her on the shoulder
that'd
like,
be so hateful,
hey
man.
baby, how are you? I just wanted you to wake up to some good news, but now I gotta go.
Now give me the bad news.
Yeah.
Or just walk out. Don't even say shit.
He could have been that. That's probably that's wrong.
No, but I think she said that I guess he wanted a divorce, or he done, or and the man filed for divorce, and that's what how we got brought into it.
Yeah, I don't think I knew anything about the pregnancy.
Man, I didn't know they were dating. I wasn't keeping tabs on Rudy.
I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I thought for a minute, I'm like, I haven't seen him on the football field for a while, so I figured he's retired. Like, be damn. You done put the man 6 feet under that quick.
Well, that's what I be thinking when I don't hear from somebody. I just think that
they can't just stop what they're doing is for a profession. They can't do that. After they done, they gotta die.
No.
You served your purpose in life. Now you must die.
Death be unto you.
Yeah. The man can't retire.
Retire. I didn't even think about that. But yes. That's what most people do before they, go on to greener pastures.
Yeah, like 30 years later. If the Lord say the same. not a year
what do people say, like if the Lord say the same and the creek don't rise or something like that?
Now you going extra southern. The creek don't rise.
Something like that. But anyway.
But anyway, they he filed for divorce, and she had an interview on Entertainment Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And she was telling her side of the story. And she's basically saying it's coming out the blue. And she told us that he cheated on her, and she gave him the benefit of the doubt when she found out she was pregnant. She was about to say, I'm done with it, but when she found out she was pregnant, she was like, okay, let's get this family, which sounds
reasonable,
or sounds correct. And she broke down and said her piece and whatnot, and then I think he wanted a paternity test also, and she was like, that's not even a problem. I've never cheated on my husband. I ain't that type of person. We can do that. That's not even an issue.
What if it comes out that old Rudy,
Moriona,
you are not the father? How are people gonna look at old Rudy? I think I said yesterday that Rudy is
a true Cosby kid. They'll jump her into the Cosby, whatever it was happening with him.
I would look at her a little bit differently. No good. Yeah. But we ain't gonna. Let's not. But we ain't gonna wish that on her.
But anyway, she had her interview, and then Ed had his interview with. It could have been you or me that did the interview. How it was set up. I've never heard of the guy.
I think it was the way, because it was like a Skype interview, so it was almost kind of what they do like with TMZ or whatever. They just kind of play.
But I've never. It seemed like it was his cousin. Okay, I want to say my piece. I know you got a show on YouTube.
But I saw it. It seemed like it was coming from a website called Page 6, and they seemed pretty reputable. Like they do their thing. We just don't know about it.
We just know. Well, that like I said earlier, that now they got their clicks now. We know who they are, and I'm pretty sure they buzzing. But anyway, he's saying they first of all I think they dated for like 4 months. And then decided to get married. And then he was saying that she was, she always stressing that she wanted a baby and she wanted to get pregnant. She said, how about this? How about I freeze my eggs, you freeze your sperm? It sounded like her clock was kind of ringing, coming towards
what would the
head.
If just imagine that was you. And this girl, like, you don't really know too much about her. Y'all got married. You feel like you want to be with her.
That's not that much. I mean, you can stay with somebody, for a lifetime, 4 months, but that's not the norm.
But if she started talking, like, all of a sudden, all the conversation somehow changed to,
it was always
what do you think about having
time.
A baby?
Yeah, it was always pregnancy
Would
talk.
you feel some type of way? Or would you just, like, ignore it? Like, when...
I would, once you start, kind of putting things together, she's not old, but she's older. I think she's 37. She's not young as far as pregnancy's sake.
I never knew Rudy was older than me. Because me watching her on TV, I felt like she was a kid. But
he did have TV. People.
No. I'm saying...
Nope. You done incriminated yourself already. Go ahead. What you saying?
I feel like you were waiting.
No,
on this opportunity.
Once you said that, I watched, and it pricked my spirit. Thank you, Jesus. and we got him on tape. Always talking about from the hood and misunderstood. He ain't got no goddamn.
I ain't had no TV.
Nah, go ahead.
But the reports I was reading, that talked about the show, she seemed younger than me. And I thought I was, much older than her. But I guess I was watching reruns when we finally got TV,
Nah, you can't.
I'm just saying. Considering.
You can't back it up now.
But I feel like I proved my point. Because when I was watching Rudy on television, she seemed so young.
Nah.
And I was always older, so I never thought that she was older than me.
We don't believe you.
I need more people.
You need more people. And so he was talking. Ed was telling his story, and basically saying, I kind of don't trust her.
He mentioned like she went away for like 3 days, or something like that.
Her thistle whatever, and I got some questions for you. And he's saying, because of all the pregnancy talk, we stopped having sex, and then he was saying, I'm starting to add things up, whatever. Who knows if that's true or not? When she got pregnant, but he kind of thinks that they were done. They didn't shut it down when she got pregnant, and so he wants a paternity test.
I mean, that's understandable.
Yes, I mean, it's sad when you're married and that you need a paternity test. But, you know, that's what he want. And he was saying, you know, what she was kind of pressuring him, and he came to her like, do you think we like rushed it, rushed into this situation, you know?
But do
we think we made a mistake?
He should have already known.
They should have had that talk within them damn 4 months
like,
that they
were thinking about it, because I think even when they invited people over to their wedding, I think they had like a little marriage on New Year's Eve or something. When they invited people didn't know that they were actually coming to a wedding.
Yeah,
and so I feel like before y'all decided to do that, y'all could have had a conversation about the baby.
Yeah,
could have had a conversation like, do you really feel like you know me enough
yeah.
to want to get married?
It seemed like it was two strangers just hooking up, and you know, and
do he got money?
It was, I'm pretty sure he got a little pension. I mean, he's not doing bad. I'll say that. You know, he's comfortable.
She's doing better than him as far as finances are concerned.
Yeah, because her money is still clocking. He just had the NFL contract.
How long was
he ain't endorsing shit? From what I know, huh?
You know how long he was in the league? That he was active.
I think around like 10 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
You get you know, once you, I think in NFL once you do 10 years, you get a nice little pension or whatever. But you know, it ain't Hollywood money. Mm-hmm. You know, you still got your little, you know, your contract. Only some certain guaranteed. He probably only got like his contract. His biggest contract probably only got like 30 guaranteed, 30 million.
Yeah.
You know, and she probably made that before, you know, she was 30. You know, and it seemed like she has a nice head on her shoulders somewhat as far as financially. We don't hear, you know, none of the Cosby kids doing bad. That from what I know, it's always been like personal shit, but not as far as money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he was saying, you know, I think we rushing this. You know, how about we
push, but take a step back a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and by that time I think she was pregnant, and you know, and I think, you know, by that time, you know, he woke up. I don't know you. I do not know you, and I'm figuring out that I don't really like you. You know, and he said he asked her, you know, are you in love me or you love me? Because there's a difference, and I think he probably telling her, I might love you, but
I don't know you.
In the Christian way.
Yeah.
You know, not.
I love you like Christ.
Yeah, like the church. Not between the sheets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you.
Oh, it's sad because,
you know.
I would like for them to be able to work it out. I like to see, you know, black love. I like that.
I think they were glamored. By the
possibly because I would I said I would have been glamored because this is Rudy, and I'm like, if she came to me like, hey, you want to get married? Hell,
and she's a nice.
This is Rudy, like she's woman. Beautiful, and she got a nice body, like you said, a nice head on her shoulders. I don't know. I don't know if she crazy behind cameras, you know, because it's something that, you know, they put on for cameras, and behind that's true. The cameras, they the devil, you know. I don't know. She probably stabs him at night. Just like that, huh? You never know. It seems like you think the worst, man. What's going on, brother? You going through a period? First you done killed somebody off, and then maybe she stabbed him at night. What? Lord Jesus. We put Mike B on the prayer list. I made it official. Man. There's a sin and a shame, Mike B. Right on. As I take my drink. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Call you out. But it seemed to me, it just seemed like it's just two people that really didn't know each other, and I think he was the first one to call, to wake up. You know, call bullshit. Okay, we fucked up. Mm-hmm. But now, unfortunately, there's a baby involved. Right. You know, and I hope you would have thought, you know, they would have got the revelation, or he would have got the revelation before then. Mm-hmm. But you know, she's saying that she has no what's the word I'm looking for? Desire. I think it might be desire to continue a relationship with him. Oh, okay, so she's done now. Yeah, she's done. She's out. You know, and obviously he don't sound like he trying to.
Nah,
he don't sound like he's trying to work it out either.
Nah. There's no reconciling in his union here. You know, they can get it annulled.
Right on.
Because how it was,
how short it was.
But we'll see how that goes. What's old Bow Wow might be. Bow Wow been in the news. Seem like talking that rhetoric. You had a little something on it for us. I heard he was talking on the elections.
Well, he had some of his fans reach out to him to ask him, like, "Hey, are you voting for Hillary or Trump?" Mm-hmm. And all this could have been avoided by him saying, "I don't really know just yet. I'm still, trying to figure it out. I'm still weighing my options. I'm still researching." Mm-hmm. But Brother Man said, "I don't really care because after I learned what I learned about politics, I just stay away." He feels like he was let down. Mm-hmm. They came back. They wasn't going to let him just get off that easy. They came back. They said, you should care based on the fact that your ancestors died so that you can have the right to vote. Mm-hmm. He said, man, I only believe what the eyes see. I'm mixed. I don't know what my ancestors was doing. I only what do you say? I only know what I see. And I feel like that right there is kind of what gave people a little bit of a pause. Like, first of all, I don't really know what being mixed has to do with anything. Somebody asked him, had he seen the movie Selma? He said, yeah, I seen Selma. Was I related to anyone? No. I'm saying my mom's side of the family is not black. My heritage is different. Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That can be that's the black American experience, basically.
Having other races.
Having basically, white in your family.
Yeah. I feel like I got white in my family. Novelty, we were talking about, well, we didn't talk about this topic, but she was here yesterday, and she was mentioned. We've seen her family, and she looks like she's the outcast as far as how light and bright everybody else is. Mm-hmm. So we know there's some different things going on in her family. Yeah. But what does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything?
It seemed like I don't. It seemed like he was throwing it out there. Hopefully, somebody would catch it, and they called him on his bullshit and said, "Hold up now, brother." Like you said, they I'm mixed.
I'm mixed.
Their antennas went up.
It's like he's trying to let us know that he doesn't really identify too much as black. He doesn't have to deal with the same issues that black folk have to deal with. He don't understand the struggle. His ancestors, he don't really care. Forget them. I don't know what they went through. I don't know if they deserve what they went through. I don't know what they was doing. They could have been resistant. He's this dude off the chain, and you want to like even try to understand where he's coming from. Mm-hmm. But
it seems like it's pure ignorance. I can't.
Yeah. Like why? Why try to make? Why am I over trying to find a reason why he might have said it?
What endorsement are you doing for to say some dumb? But it's just dumb.
It's dumb, and he didn't have to even expound. He could have been like, "Hey, you know what? Like I said, I don't know who I'm voting for. I'm still researching.
or I'm not participating in the voting process, or something. That sounds better than I meant." Even
when they couch it, like you should be concerned. He didn't have to respond. Just let it die down. Yeah. But he had to respond. Let people know
like he
I ain't on that black shit. Oh yeah.
Let me prove that I'm more ignorant than what I said. Yeah. He didn't try to back down. He went more deeper in the ignorance. That sounds stupid.
That's how it happens sometimes.
Old Joe Budden video. Old Budden. I saw that shit, and it seemed like it was some white kids. It seemed like it was about three of them. The video seemed like it was two in the front and one in the back. And the one that was filming is in the back.
Yeah, Drake fans. That's what I'm hearing. That it's some type of. I guess Joe Budden been talking mad shit about Drake. Yeah. Putting like mixtapes out or whatever, mixed songs about Drake. So Drake fans apparently came out and wanted to harass him a little bit.
Yeah, and so the video you see, Joe Budden in his car, I guess in his driveway, and
they run up.
The kids
run up on him.
And all fun and games, he ha ha. Mm-hmm. We got Joe Budden. This is my website. Yeah. They calling out his website and whatnot. I guess this is what he do. He a amateur TMZ dude, I guess. and they got in their car, after they realized, Joe pretty much wasn't, part of it.
Joe's about that life. That's what they found out. Because it's almost like as soon as they was running up on him and he got out the car, he seemed like he was trying to run after them. But then they got in their car, he got in his car and started following them. I'm sure they didn't think that was going to happen.
Nah, I guess he was like, you think Budden is a joke, nigga? Hardy hop. I'm coming after you. You know, I'm following after your ass. And so we see the video of his car following them. They're going down the street. And
the whole time they thinking it's a game. Or
the driver was, he felt some type of way. Hold up.
That's probably the reason he pulled over. To kind of get this situation over with.
And we see, they stop and the camera kind of gets, everywhere, and all of a sudden they show the sunroof. Yeah. And all of a sudden Joe is right there, like a scary movie, like. Damn, nigga!
I backed away. I'm like, what is
last time I saw him, it was his lights in his car 10 feet away, and then 5 seconds later, he on top of the car. You're like, oh shit! It got real, Yeah. And he was like, nigga had 3 rocks in his hands. He done went A-Rap on their ass. And hey, he was like, hey. You keep on doing this shit, I will kill you.
Yes, because you playing a dangerous game. You don't really know what mindset he's in. You don't know him, period.
You probably haven't been around, outside of these perimeters.
Right.
And, you never been probably to the hood. You don't know what's going on.
And you saw the guy who was talking all the shit in the backseat. Come on, bag up. And
he's still trying to talk shit.
He was knocking on that window with that rock. Yeah. I think Joe wanted to get at his ass.
I wanted the door to open. Just accidentally open like a movie. I wanted
Joe to get at
accidentally open. And see what he say now. Mm-hmm. He was in the confines of the car, and the dude driving like, nigga, shut up.
Yeah, he like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize for them. I apologize for me.
And the dude's still in the back talking shit. Oh, he would have got out that car that day. I'm like, you ain't. No.
I felt like Joe wanted to climb through that moonroof. He wanted to break that window, but if he would have destroyed the property, it probably would have been even worse. For him.
And I think like they said later, he went to the parents' house and they told the parents, "Hey, I will kill your kid." Things can escalate.
And they were escalating the
thing. You on my property.
You on my talking shit about somebody that don't give a damn about you.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what's coming. You come up on me as it coming out, coming out my car, and you got a camera and all this shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know who you are, and you don't play like that, especially nowadays. Right. You don't know. You don't know
people. You don't know what they're capable of doing, and then you trying to play a game. Ain't nobody got time. This ain't Pokemon. This is different. This is a little bit different. Guarantee.
What's one of the characters?
No, we ain't doing that. You on that bullshit, I see.
I leave you alone, maybe. My last story, undercover. It was an undercover cop. I think it was in Arizona. I think it happened last year, but the film just came out because he received his settlement. It was an undercover cop, and I think 2 other suspects. One in the driver's. One in the passenger, and I think it was one other one. But they didn't. I didn't see him in the video, and so you got the undercover cop in the. And I think on the left hand side. I don't know. Was he in the I think he was in the drive. I'm saying too much. He was in the car, goddamn. And I'm doing too much. My mind just, and it ain't working out. But anyway, his ass got shot 8 times by mistake by his own people that was doing the sting, and they found out the guy that shot him, and he missed the briefing that morning, but he was still able to go on the sting.
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe they didn't know he was going to go gung ho like that.
Oh man,
they were saying he was on the opposite side of the car than the rest of the cops.
They thought he was the black dude. Apparently, because the black dude he was on the ground like, hey, I don't want to get shot by accident.
Handcuff me, please, because I don't want to get shot by accident.
He know how he go,
especially after they just shot the officer. And it was that they were yelling like that was Jacob. He said, Jacob,
man, I didn't know that was you.
Are you okay? He said, no. You just shot me,
8 times. And they said he emptied his clip and everything. I'm like,
it was ridiculous.
Hang on, buddy. I probably would have been cussing his ass out while I
would have asked somebody to hand me their gun.
No, you talking about hanging on. You fucking shot me, nigga. Oh, I would have been so pissed. And then I think the cop got 6.5 mil, and the precinct is paying for his whole hospital bills because he's done had multiple operations and shit.
They said he got damn near shot in every major
organ and lost 80% of his blood. And I'm like, he's still alive. He must got a calling on his life or something. He must be a preacher or something, a prophet. You living after that? We still waiting on 50 Cent to claim Jesus. I'm like, man, how you come back from that? 80% blood gone, and he alive. He can't even enjoy his 6.5. Seem like.
Well, we don't know. Is he like in a wheelchair and all that? Like, what's his condition?
I don't know. If you have multiple surgeries, it don't seem like
he ain't walking
life
around dancing.
is up and up.
Maybe.
I guess.
I don't know.
It seems like after that third surgery, I'm like, Jesus, you might as well send me home. Send me home. Let my family enjoy the money, I guess. Maybe he was waiting on a settlement.
And now he can die?
He can release. My family taken care of now. But that's crazy, man. And that further lets you know that they don't know what the hell they're doing. They just you just come in just gun hole and
he's have a gun, and then they start shooting. He just started unloading.
Oh, I didn't know that was you, Jacob.
And then when he said, "Are you all right?" No. Like, what the hell do you think? Like, come on now.
I'm not.
And even to ask after you unload your clip,
somebody, like, are you okay?
You cool? We cool? No.
Oh man,
that's how crazy this world is.
Well, folks. That's all we got. It seemed like a regular quickie show. I enjoyed myself.
Oh, right on.
And, you know the last couple of shows, it seemed like it's just been
down, and it's because that's what the topics have been. Yeah, that's what's going on in the world.
Ourselves.
Yeah, life is depressing right now.
But if you got comments, of course, leave them. Might be anything else. If we don't if we don't do a quickie episode, we doing conversations. So check our website out and check out quick conversations. We did one last week and we had our homeboy dark skin, an old member of the show. Might be anything else?
No, sir.
Till next time, folks.
Peace.
Peace.